I thought we'd wrap up tonight with a short story or two. How about that? Would you like that? Together with some soothing jazz and a nice fireplace. Sonic fans have developed a reputation for being some of the most insane, perverted fandoms around, thanks to taking it all way too seriously and writing mountains of erotic fanfiction about young animals fucking each other. It's from an author named Mulhollandson, and it is a sequel of sorts to his 6th chapter, A Sonic Orgy Tale. It was dusk. Tails was sitting on an uprooted tree, staring at the Lake of Rings. It was the place Tails would often come to if he felt that strange, romantic, yet lonesome feeling, which could only reunite with the beauty of the knothole sunset. Tails felt happy and sad at the same time. This morning, the 10-year-old fox had woken up in the arms of a pink hedgehog lady. He remembered one of the strangest, yet best nights and dreams he ever had, visited by an ancient spirit who granted him a dream. The dream had come true, yet it never happened, though it seemed so real. He had an intimate bonding with his secret crush, Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic was not gay. Tails couldn't tell for sure, though he believed it deep inside. It was that knowledge of being rejected by him, if he ever came out of the torment that tormented him from inside. 10 years old, bisexual, and deeply in love with his best friend. Love was a complicated thing. "Hey Tails," a voice said. Tails' heart almost jumped out of his chest and he screamed. Looking behind him, he saw Sonic standing there with a sad look on his face. "Oh, Sonic, you startled me," Tails panted. "I'm sorry, little buddy. I've been looking all day for you," he said. Sonic sat down next to Tails and stared into the sunset. "How did you find me?" Tails stuttered. Even though they hanged out for years, Tails felt very uncomfortable with Sonic being so close to him. He could hear him breathing and his paw was very close to his. Sonic looked at him and smiled for a second. "It's our secret spot. I already wondered if you still visited it. Do you remember me taking you here almost every week 6 years ago?" "I was 4. You were 9. Yes, I remember." Tails smiled nostalgic. "Swimming in the lake, chasing each other, telling secrets." "I just thought, we've never been so close together after that," Sonic said with a blank stare. Tails got a blush on his face and felt his last comfortability leave his body. Why was Sonic asking him this? "I guess we got older, got more friends," Tails babbled. Sonic shrugged and stared into the sun again. "Sonic, is something the matter?" Tails asked, worried. "I just suddenly miss those times, you know. They were the best times I've ever had. With you. Now we can get every girl we want without even asking. But the really good time was just with you alone," Sonic said. Tails' inside boiled. Sonic had the same dream as him. Tikal made the dream feel real too, but Sonic didn't know he had the same dream. That dream just made me realize who I really long for, and I didn't know it for years, until now. Sonic moved his head and looked into Tails' big blue eyes. His stare was sincere, but slightly obsessed. "It's you, Tails. I want you," Sonic said, and he placed his hands on Tails' wrist. Sonic massaged Tails' fur and moved his head towards the little fox. Tails was overwhelmed and paralyzed. Sonic pressed his lips against Tails and closed his eyes and kissed him. Tails didn't move an inch. It was hard to realize if what was happening was real or a dream. Sonic placed his hands under Tails' armpit and carried the little boy on his lap. Sonic didn't stop kissing while he stroked him back with his right hand and gently pushed Tails' head towards his with his left. Tails slowly opened his mouth and kissed him back. He didn't know what was going on, nor what came over him. All he wanted was Sonic.